Hello, my beautiful and radiant Leo souls. Welcome back to Cosmic Wisdom, your sacred sanctuary for uncovering the hidden truths of the universe and decoding the messages written in the stars just for you. I am so deeply honored that your spirit has led you here today. If you are listening to this, it is not a coincidence. The universe has conspired to bring us together because there is a message, a powerful, vindicating, and life-altering message that your soul is ready to receive. We are about to dive deep into the energetic currents surrounding a connection that has likely been weighing heavy on your magnificent heart. We are going to look at the shadows, the regrets, and the undeniable light that you, dear Leo, have cast upon someone's life. So as always, take what resonates with your spirit, hold it close, and gently release the rest to the ether. But before we unlock these secrets, I need you to anchor your energy with me. Are you ready to claim the love and justice you deserve? If your heart is whispering, yes, then please take a moment to smash that like button. It's not just a click, it's an energetic signal to the universe that you are open to receiving. And if you haven't already subscribed to Cosmic Wisdom so you never miss a beat of your celestial guidance, now let's seal this intention together. In the comments below, I want you to type this powerful affirmation to begin our journey. I am ready for divine union and justice. Let that be your declaration to the cosmos today. Let's breathe that in. And let's begin. Right off the bat, as I tune into the energy field surrounding you, the air feels thick with emotion. It's heavy, electric, and undeniably intense. It is crystal clear that the person we are connecting with today, this person who has been on your mind, perhaps keeping you up at night, is someone who feels a depth of emotion for you that is absolutely terrifying them. We are talking about an individual who is likely used to being the center of attention in their own way. They possess a certain charm, a magnetic aura that draws people to them like moths to a flame. Perhaps they have a way with words, a silver tongue, or simply an energy that screams available and desirable. Regardless of gender, this is someone who has options. In the 3D world, they look like they have it all. They have admirers, they have choices, and they are used to things coming easily to them. But here is the cosmic plot twist, my proud lions and lionesses. Despite all the attention they receive, despite the crowded room of their life, you are the only one they can see. You stand out. You don't just sparkle, you blaze. There is something about your Leo dignity, your warmth, the way you carry yourself with such regal self-assurance that has completely disarmed them. They are starting to realize, perhaps with a sinking feeling in their stomach, that the feelings they have for you are not the fleeting infatuations they are used to. This isn't a crush. This isn't a game. This is a soul-deep resonance that defies logic. Have you ever felt that terrifying moment when you realize a connection is bigger than you? That is where they are right now. They are beginning to understand that what exists between you cannot be explained away. It cannot be brushed aside, and it certainly cannot be replaced. And here is where it gets fascinating. There is a mirroring effect happening in the spiritual realm between the two of you. This person looks at you, at your glow, your independence, your strength, and they assume that you must have the world at your feet. They look at you and think, why would they choose me? Leo must have 1,000 suitors lining up at the door. It's an ironic tragedy, isn't it? You may be sitting there wondering if they care while they are sitting there wondering if they are even worthy of your time. You both perceive each other as the prize, and this mutual admiration mixed with fear has created a stalemate. It's a magnetic pull that is so intense, so overwhelming, that it feels like the very gravity of the earth is shifting when you are together, or even when you are apart, thinking of each other. For this person, this intensity is not just uncomfortable, it feels like a loss of control. And for someone who prides themselves on keeping their cool, on maintaining a perfectly curated image, losing control is their greatest nightmare. They feel exposed. Being around you, or even just existing in your energetic space, makes them feel naked. You see through them, don't you, Leo? You have that gift. You see past the charm, past the mask, and straight into the soul. And that is why they ran. There is a profound sense here of someone pretending to be okay. If you are in separation, or if the communication has grown cold and sporadic, please do not believe the highlight reel. Do not believe the social media posts or the casual indifference they try to project. It is a lie. It is a fragile fortress built on sand. Deep down, this person is heartbroken. They are bleeding emotionally. The silence between you is not a sign of their disinterest. It is a measure of their cowardice. It is hurting them far more than they would ever dare to admit to you. For many of you, this narrative involves a sudden ending. Maybe they walked away out of the blue. Maybe they ghosted. Maybe they chose someone else, a safer option, a karmic partner, someone who doesn't challenge them to grow the way you do. They tried to convince themselves that they made the logical choice. They tried to tell themselves, I need peace, I need simple, Leo is too much fire. But oh, how the tables have turned. We are entering a season of profound regret for them. They are in the dark night of the soul. They are waking up to the harsh, cold reality that they didn't appreciate the sun until they were standing in the freezing rain. They are realizing that letting you go was not just a mistake, it was a catastrophic error of judgment. They may have tried to replace you. They may have sought out people who look like you or have similar interests, or perhaps people who are the complete opposite of you just to numb the pain. But let me tell you something that Spirit is shouting loud and clear. No one measures up. They are finding that everyone else tastes bland compared to your spirit. They are realizing that the connection they shared with you was rare, something that happens once in a lifetime if we are lucky. And the weight of that realization is crushing their ego. Think about it, Leo. You are ruled by the sun. You bring life, vitality, and truth. When someone steps out of the sun, they don't just lose the light. They lose the warmth. They lose the growth. This person is spiritually cold right now. They are shivering in the absence of your love. They feel foolish. They are looking back at their behavior, their pride, their fear, their petty insecurities, and they are cringing. They are asking themselves, why did I let my ego drive the car? Why did I throw away a diamond to pick up a stone? This is the cost of their choices. They are paying the toll now. The universe, in its infinite balance, ensures that we all feel the weight of our actions. They pretended to be happy without you, but the facade is cracking. The emotions they tried to suppress are bubbling up like magma. You cannot cap a volcano forever. They are fantasizing about you. I'm picking up on sleepless nights. Late nights where they are staring at the ceiling, replaying conversations, remembering the way your laugh sounded, remembering the feeling of your skin. They are longing for you in a way that is visceral. It's a physical ache. It's almost as if they are at war with themselves. One part of them, the ego, the fear is saying, stay away, stay safe, keep the mask on. The other part, the soul, the heart is screaming, go back, go home. Leo is home. And make no mistake, they are watching you. You might not see their name on your story views. You might not see a like on your post, but they are there. They are lurking in the shadows, digital or otherwise. They are trying to glean any information they can. Is Leo happy? Is Leo seeing someone? Has Leo moved on? They are projecting an image of indifference to the world, but inside they are miserable, especially if they are with a third party. Let's talk about that for a moment, because I know that is a painful point for many of you. If they chose someone else, know this, they feel trapped. They feel like they are living a lie. They are waking up next to someone who is not you, and it feels like a betrayal of their own soul. They are acting out a script of happiness, but the audience has left the theater. They are performing for no one. They feel like a fraud. This leads us to the concept of the epiphany. This isn't just a simple change of mind. This is a tower moment. The universe is shaking their foundation. They are looking at their life, the life they thought they wanted, the safe life, and they hate it. They are realizing how incredibly stupid they were to think they could find better. There is no better than a soul connection. There is only different, and usually that different is lesser. They are sitting with the consequences. They treated you unfairly. Maybe they were cold, dismissive, or manipulative. Maybe they projected their own issues onto you, blaming you for their lack of readiness. And now, the shame is setting in. Shame is a heavy vibration, my friends. It is difficult to move when you are carrying the weight of shame. This is why they haven't reached out yet. It's not because they don't want to, it's because they don't know how. How do you apologize for breaking something so beautiful? How do you return to the sun after you chose the dark? They are terrified of your rejection. They are terrified that you, in your Leo power, will look at them and say, too little, too late. But the desire is there. They want to fight for this. They are tired of the double life. They are tired of the pretending. Now I want to address a very specific and difficult aspect of this situation, the external influences, the gallery of shadows. It appears that the dynamics surrounding your person are incredibly complicated. We are seeing a social circle, friends, family, or perhaps a toxic peer group that has been actively holding them back. These are people who do not want to see your person grow. Why? Because if your person grows, if they ascend to your level, they will leave these low vibrational friends behind. Your person has been clinging to karmic energy. They have been loyal to people who are not loyal to their soul. They have been stuck in a loop of people-pleasing, trying to keep the peace with friends who are essentially energy vampires. But here is where your power comes in Leo. Your growth Your healing, your ascension, it is acting as a catalyst. Even from a distance, your light is irritating the demons in their life. You are the mirror that shows everyone what they are lacking. Your person is finally realizing that they cannot have their cake and eat it too. They cannot keep one foot in the toxic past and one foot in the divine future with you. They are at a crossroads. The universe is demanding a choice. Choose the path of the soul or choose the path of the ego and suffer. And they are starting to choose. This internal shift is violent for them. It is tearing down their old identity. They were flighty, inconsistent, perhaps a bit immature in how they handled love. But this situation is forcing them to grow up. It is forcing them to become a person of substance. They are grappling with the reality that they fought the inevitable. They tried to fight destiny. Imagine the arrogance of trying to fight the cosmos. You cannot fight what is written in the stars. The more they resisted you, the harder their life became. Have you noticed that since they left you, has their life seemed to spiral? Has their luck run out? That is not a coincidence. That is energetic law. When you reject a divine gift, the universe stops sending gifts until you learn gratitude. They are facing adversity now. Saturn, the great teacher, is in the mix. Saturn demands payment for debts. They are feeling the karma of the pain they caused you. They are lonely, they are lost, and they are reliving the rejection they dished out to you. But now, they are feeling it from the world. But this is good news. I know it sounds harsh, but this pain is necessary. It is the fire that burns away the dross. It is cleaning them out. They are starting to clear the emotional clutter. We are seeing the energy of the Four of Pentacles, usually a card of holding on tight, but here it signifies the pain of holding on to things that are dead. They are realizing that holding on to these toxic friends, these old mindsets, is like holding on to a rope that is burning their hands. They have to let go. They are beginning to cut cords. They are distancing themselves from the people who whispered poison in their ears about you. They are starting to see that those friends who told them to leave you were actually jealous. They were jealous of the light your person had when they were with you. This leads to a deep sense of isolation for them. They are in the void. They feel the guilt of betraying your trust. They know they messed up big time, and this guilt is isolating, but it is also the womb of transformation. You, my beautiful Leo, have been the catalyst for their awakening. You were the splash of color in their grayscale world. You showed them what passion looks like, what integrity looks like. And now that you are gone, the world looks gray again. They are having an identity crisis. Who am I without this connection? Who am I if I am not the person my toxic friends want me to be? They are being forced to strip naked, spiritually speaking. They have to drop the mask. The hardest part is the honesty. Being honest with you requires them to be honest with themselves, and that is something they have avoided for a lifetime. They have a history of projecting. They blamed you for their fear. They said, "You are too intense," when the truth was, "I am too scared." They said, "It's not the right time," when the truth was, "I am not brave enough." But the mask is slipping. People around them are noticing. You've changed, They say. You're not fun anymore, they say. And your person is thinking, I was never having fun. I was just numb. And now I'm waking up. They feel incredibly sorry. I can feel the waves of apology in the ether. They want to tell you that they know they failed you. They know they didn't protect the connection. They allowed outside noise to drown out the music of your love. They want to come back and make things right. But the fear of rejection is a massive wall. They worry that you, being the king or queen of the jungle, have moved on to someone who treats you like royalty. And honestly, you should. You deserve that. But their heart is banking on your capacity for grace. They are realizing that to have you, they must set boundaries. They have to stand up to their mother, their best friend, their co-worker, whoever these third parties are. They have to say, no, I love Leo. And if you can't respect that, you can't be in my life. This brings us to the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning, my friends. We are exiting the cycle of separation and pain and entering a cycle of destiny. This separation wasn't a punishment, it was preparation. You needed to step fully into your power, and they needed to break fully down so they could be rebuilt as a worthy partner. They are coming back, but they know they cannot come back as the same person. They cannot come back with the same baggage. They have to drop the bags at the door. Let's look at their chakras for a moment. Spirit is showing me a blocked root chakra. The root is our survival, our stability. Right now, your person feels like they are standing on quicksand. Their life is unstable. There is an earthquake happening in their foundation. They are plagued by questions. What if it doesn't work? What if I get hurt? What if they leave me? These are the whispers of the ego, trying to keep them small. And let's be real, for some of you, there is a financial or status element here. This person might have a lot to lose materially by choosing you. Maybe their family controls their money. Maybe their social status depends on being with a certain type of person, and you wild, authentic soul, don't fit the mold. These external forces know exactly where to hit them. They prey on your person's insecurities. Oh, Leo is too much drama, they whisper. Leo will just break your heart. But your person is starting to plug their ears. They are finding their voice. It's shaky, it's quiet, but it's there. They are starting to say, I don't care. I don't care what you think. I feel what I feel. This is a massive victory. They are realizing that if they don't follow their heart, they will become a bitter, empty shell of a human being. They don't want to be one of those people who looks back at 80 years old and wonders, what if? For some of you, this person actually left you to protect you. This is a twisted form of love, but it happens. They thought, my life is a mess. My family is toxic. I will only drag Leo down. I have to let them go to save them. But now they realize that was an excuse. It was fear, dressed up as nobility. You didn't ask to be saved. You asked to be loved. You are a lion. You can handle the jungle. They underestimated your strength. This leads us to the death card energy. This is not physical death. This is the death of the ego, the death of the false self. They are shedding their skin like a snake. It is uncomfortable, it is itchy, it is vulnerable, but it is necessary, and there is divine help arriving. I am seeing the emerald green light of Archangel Raphael. Raphael is the healer of the heart. He is stepping in to help your person synthesize this pain into wisdom. This is a spiritual awakening. They are beginning to see with spiritual eyes, not just physical ones. They are realizing that you were never the problem. You were the solution. You were the medicine they were too afraid to take. We might also be seeing a literal ending in their life, a divorce being finalized, a breakup with a karmic partner, moving out of a shared home. They are cleaning house. They are making space. You cannot invite the emperor or empress into a house filled with trash. They are taking out the trash. The Lover's card is hovering over this reading. In the major arcana, the Lovers is not just about romance. It is about choice. It is about the choice between the easy path and the right path, between the head and the heart. They are finally understanding that this connection is fated. It is a soul contract. They can run to the ends of the earth, but the tether will pull them back. So what is the verdict? This person is undergoing a slow, painful, but beautiful metamorphosis. They are learning to trust themselves. They are learning that the approval of others is a cheap substitute for the fulfillment of the soul. They are taking it day by day. They might not burst through your door with flowers tomorrow. This is a process, but every single day they are making micro choices that lead them closer to you. They are deleting the number of the toxic ex. They are saying no to the manipulative friend. They are spending time in reflection. They are preparing. And when they do return, and Spirit says they will return, it will not be with the same flaky, uncertain energy of the past. They will come back with a renewed sense of purpose. They will come back as a warrior who has fought their demons and won. They will come back ready to honor you, to cherish you, and to build a kingdom with you. My beautiful Leo, I want to leave you with this thought. You have walked through fire. You have endured the silence, the confusion, and the heartbreak, but your dignity has remained intact. You have kept your heart open even when it hurt. Do not lower your vibration now. Do not sink into doubt. Hold your head high. Adjust your crown. The universe is rearranging the chessboard in your favor. The pieces are moving. The king is finding his way back to the queen. The balance is being restored. You focus on you. You shine your light. You live your best, most abundant life. Because nothing is more attractive. Nothing is more compelling than a Leo who knows their own worth. Let them see you shine from afar, and let that light be the lighthouse that guides them home. I would love to hear from you in the comments. Does this resonate? Can you feel the shift in the energy? Have you sensed them returning? Share your story, for in sharing, we heal together. And remember, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, and join our growing family of awakened souls. That is all I have for you today. I am sending you waves of love light and unshakable strength. Until next time, take care of your precious hearts. Bye-bye.